You have been undisciplined for your entire lives and you have all these bad habits that you are trying to break and replace them with meaningful ones. But the good part is that you are in the mid phase where you have started the journey of transforming your life. And you can appreciate yourself for this that you are not like the majority of people who are living meaningless life. You have a goal, you have a vision and you are putting effort towards it. But your job is not done yet. And it is the reality that at the present time, you're facing kind of strong resistance in your mind and body in adapting to the changes. And it is the reason that you haven't yet formed the habit you are trying to form. It is the reason you are procrastinating and being stuck in the same place. And it is not that you are not trying to make changes in yourself in the form of your mindset, habits, intention. You are doing everything that you could to make things better. But now, I want you to sit with yourself and realize that. I believe that setting a goal and taking consistent action towards your goal is two different things. And I don't need to mention the kind of difficulty and problem one faces in being consistent. It truly tests your limits and the amount of mental pressure you can bear. Because all you have is some sets of actions related to your goal with a strict routine and guideline to follow. You are not allowed to be distracted. Complete focus on the work is the only option you have. And we can say that these are some rules that every goal oriented person follow. They have a strict routine from waking up to going to bed, and they never let their mind distract from priority tasks and do nothing outside of the routine. But applying all these rules about goals in your life successfully requires a whole different force. Let's be honest. You have been undisciplined for your entire lives and you have all these bad habits that you are trying to break and replace them with meaningful ones. But the good part is that you are in the mid phase where you have started the journey of transforming your life. Watching this video or consuming any other content like this is the sign of it. And you can appreciate yourself for this that you are not like the majority of people who are living meaningless life. You have a goal, you have a vision and you are putting effort towards it. But your job is not done yet. And it is the reality that at the present time, you're facing kind of strong resistance in your mind and body in adapting to the changes. And it is the reason that you haven't yet formed the habit you are trying to form. It is the reason you are procrastinating and being stuck in the same place. And it is not that you are not trying to make changes in yourself in the form of your mindset, habits, intention. You are doing everything that you could to make things better. But now I want you to sit with yourself and realize that the situation which is looking as extremely hard, yet is full of opportunity for growth. It is the challenge and hardness of the task that made it worthwhile to face it. Because there is no growth and progress in doing a task that doesn't feel challenging to you. Your mind is looking for pleasure, comfort, and happiness. And if I say true, your mind wants it instantly. It doesn't want to put effort into it, which we call instant gratification. So, what your mind does is that it searches for the ways that require least effort and skill to make you feel happy and comfort and prioritize them. So, whenever you try to do anything that demands effort and skill, like waking up early, forming new habit, or doing anything that you not normally do, you fails to find the courage and motivation to really do them. Let's face this reality. You are not doing things that you should to improve your life just because they are not easy for you, just because you don't find enjoyment in them. And you are choosing the pleasure of the present over the long term growth of the future. And you cannot run away from this. You have to accept it. And someone who wants to run and hide behind their excuse to defend themselves that why they haven't yet made any progress and stuck, then good luck to you. The reason I'm saying to accept your present condition is that it made you see the thing as they really are. Because you need some sets of actions and solutions to get out of this rut. And you cannot find the right one until you find what the real problem is. Is there something wrong with your mindset? Is there something wrong with your habits? You need a solution to the situation you are facing. But to work on a solution, you have to first find out the real problem. And you're going to find out it is by exposing yourself to the reality that we don't want to face because it contains some hard truth about ourselves. And these hard truths will tell us what the real problem is. And acceptance do this very effectively. It just removes all the fake filters that we were using to hide from the reality and puts us in a better and stronger mental state to face the situation. The moment you open yourself to life, to reality, with all the things that feel challenging to you, you get the power to face the present with all its problem and conflict. And you are going to do this by accepting every fucking thing that you don't want to accept about yourself. Accept that you have these bad habits and it is preventing you from making progress. Accept that you have this undisciplined life. Accept that you have no confidence to approach a goal. And let these things move you. The first step of getting out of this rut is to accept that I'm a mess. I'm in a rut, and these are things that I'm doing that are stopping me from making progress. And the best way to do this is to write all of the things that you think that you should not be doing. This is not me telling you what is right and what is wrong for you. I cannot say that waking up late or hanging out with friends is wrong. You have to figure it by yourself. What is right and what is wrong for you. And most importantly, what is affecting your growth. So you finally find a strength in you to accept that you are in a mess. And now you're feeling some kind of motivation to do something about it for making things better. And here's a kind of hack that I want you to introduce that can help you make much progress in less time. And the hack is work on your core to balance between chaos and order. And if I say this in another form, then it will be like this. Set the bar low and start with small goal. In the beginning, you don't need to set the bar high. We just need a small goal. And it can be like anything, a goal of waking up at 1 hour earlier than normal time. And you might ask that can setting small goal can really work? Because I have much more ability than just working on a small goal. Yes, you could have that ability to work on a larger goal, but still I will not recommend that you do that. Because you cannot forget that you are coming out from the conflicting situation where you don't have any consistency on your action. And the number one thing that you need to get out of this challenging situation, to get out of this rut, is the momentum and a belief in yourself. And the more hard you will set the goal, the more harder it will be for you to maintain the consistency. And in the other words, it will be more harder for you to balance between chaos and order. So I want you to start with one step at a time. Start with waking up 1 hour earlier than you normally do. Start with cutting 1 hour of your screen time. Start with reading 4 pages of a book whose idea you can apply on your daily life. No matter what goal you have, there are some kind of habits or activity that indirectly influence your productivity that doesn't even relate it to your real goal. Like waking up 1 hour earlier gives you extra time to manage the different kind of tasks related to your real goal. Walking for 15 minutes in park or a terrace lower your anxiety and keeps you in a better mental state to work on a goal. And reading 4 pages per day of a book whose ideas and information you can apply on your daily life. And the most important one, meditation. And you know its benefit. All these activities that we have discussed might not relate it to your goal, but they can assist you in along the journey of getting out of the rut. The reason that you are not disciplined, consistent, and focused on your work is because you are not stable. Need some habits that keep you from distracting and getting off track. And these are those habits that will provide you stability in your action. As you develop the habit of waking up early, cutting off your screen time, going for a walk, running, etc., you will find an improvement in your focus, in your energy, and in your mood. Now, you might ask how can these small habits can make a huge improvement? Okay, let me explain. When you build a house, you start from working on its base. You build a strong foundation. You check the soil type. You use the best quality of steel and concrete. Because if you want your house to stand strong and survive every difficult climatic condition, then you cannot avoid using best quality of material and method to build a strong foundation. Same with your journey of transforming your life. You need a foundation to keep you on track, and these small habits are the material of you to build a strong foundation. The more you work and take action on those small goals, the more you get your momentum back. And the more number of small goals you will achieve, the more you build a belief in yourself that you have the capability to not only face the challenges, but also to win over them. And this is what you really need.